This is Grog. Poor Grog. Last year, one shiny yellow rock bought him a mammoth steak the size of his head. Grog happy, Grog full. Today, Grog brought the same rock. The butcher looked at it, shrugged, and handed him a nugget. Not even a proper nugget, a meat crumb, a protein insult. Grog is confused. He checks his rock. Did it lose weight? He bites it. Nope, still tastes like a rock. Did the mammoths get smaller? No, they are still huge and woolly. So Grog got poorer without actually losing any money. Welcome to the invisible magic trick known as global economics. You see, the world economy isn't a jungle. It's like a giant arcade game. And this arcade runs on two things, energy and technology. But this arcade has a strict rule. You can bring your own money, your yellow rocks, your shells, your beads, but the machines, they are picky eaters. The energy machine, the one that powers the whole arcade, it doesn't take yellow rocks. The electronic chip machine, which is brain of game, doesn't take yellow rocks either. Grog doesn't believe it. He tries anyway. Grog tries to put yellow rock into the arcade slot, but the sign flashes a single, brutal message. Arcade accepts tokens only. Go to the front desk, buy the token. And in this global arcade, there is only one token that matters, the green rock, the US dollar. Now, you might ask, why? Why is the green rock the token that matters so much? Well, think back to high school. The US dollar is basically the captain of the football team. He is huge, he is loud. And he is the only guy who owns a car. You trust him, but not because he's nice. You trust him because he is too big to fail. Plus, he carries a very convincing argument. It's called the I can flatten you argument. When the biggest guy in the room puts his green rock on the table and says, "This is what money looks like," you don't argue with him. You just nod, say yes sir, and take the rock. That is why the dollar is king. For a while, Grog was doing great. The foreign hunters, investors, loved Grog's village. They came for the parties, they brought buckets of green rocks, and they bought all of Grog's berries. There were so many green rocks floating around that Grog's yellow rock felt strong.
Perfect.
The village economy was booming. They could finally afford all the energy oil and electronic chips they needed. Life was a non-stop party. But here is the thing you have to understand about the foreign hunters. For them, investing is like running a lemonade stand in a heat wave. You can make a lot of money, but you have to work hard, dodge taxes, and hope a tiger doesn't eat your customers. It's a hustle. It's risky. The hunters are only here because for a while, it was the only lemonade stand in town. But then, the rich uncle across the ocean sends a text to all the foreign hunters. He offers the ultimate lazy deal. The text says, "Hey kids, come sit on my air-conditioned couch, watch Fat Flicks, and I will pay you 5% interest." This is what we call a risk-free return, but in real life, it's called getting paid to sleep. The hunters did the math immediately. Option A, sweat in the sun with Grog for a maybe profit, or option B, go sit on Uncle Sam's couch and get guaranteed money for doing absolutely nothing. It's not even a choice. So, the exodus began. The hunters sold their lemonade stock and dumped Grog's berries, but in return, they got Grog's yellow rocks. But remember the rules? To get into Uncle Sam's air-conditioned mansion, they need green rocks. They can't pay the entry fee with Grog's yellow rocks. So they all sprinted to the village exit towards Trading Rock, screaming, "Exchange! Exchange! Sell everything!" The tribe elder from the central bank of Grog's village saw the panic, and he panicked. He didn't want the party to end. So he opened the village's secret vault and started throwing his stash of green rocks at them. "Don't go! Look, we have liquidity! We have stability!" The hunters took the elder's rocks, shouted thanks for the liquidity, loser, and ran straight to Uncle Sam's house. The foreign hunters are gone. They are sitting on Uncle Sam's couch, eating grapes. Grog's village is quiet, and the tribe elder, he is now the richest man in the village. He is literally swimming in a giant vault full of his own yellow rocks. But have you noticed, he looks sad, maybe because his pile of yellow rocks wouldn't buy energy oil. Now, Grog has a massive problem. You see, years ago, Grog's tribe signed up for a service called Civilization Premium. Think of it like those 17 development goals from the United Organization of Tribes. It's the subscription that gives you access to the good stuff: stable energy, modern technology, the ability to trade with other tribes. But here is the catch. The bill for Civilization Premium is due every month, and the bill must be paid in green rocks. So the bill is due, but the green rocks? Gone. Grog is desperate. He is running around the trading rock, screaming, 80 yellow for 1 green! Silence. 82! Nothing. He screams, fine, 84, take it all! This is supply and demand. When people queue for the same thing, price assumes you're desperate. Things get worse. The tribe elder inflates himself and yells, "We are huge! Hunt score up 8%!" Then the arcade scorekeeper enters, and he is holding a tiny, sharp needle called the audit. Pop! The illusion bursts. The scorekeeper points at the deflated elder and yells, "You are cheating! Your GDP data belongs in category C." Yeah, no animals were harmed for this hunt. He takes out a red paint stick and slaps a giant C right on the elder's forehead. The foreign hunters see this, they realize the strong man was just a balloon and are not coming back. Back to the sad meat nugget. Grog didn't get lazy. The mammoth didn't shrink. The arcade changed the rules. In the global arcade, Grog doesn't own the machine. He just pays to play.